Well, today I'm trying to add new light to an old trailer. A problem that I've had on this trailer is broken tail lights. This here was on the trailer from the factory. Every time you walk up, you hit your shin on it, the light stays broke because you back into something or step on it. Even on some trailers that are up here, that's better, but they still get broke. And when you walk in here to tie your lawnmower, four-wheeler, whatever, you're walking into it. Even if it's here, it's still not right. It's pathetic. So I cut that off because all you ever got, like I said, was a broken light. I bought this bracket right here from L&L Industry. Instead of going with that type of light, I'm going to choose to go with a pedestal light. Because with this one, I see the amber in my rearview mirror when it's blinking, flashing, and at night. So this is actually a safer light for oncoming traffic. However, if I drill a hole, mount it there, it's up and get broke. You can't drill a hole there. The wires stick out. If I stuck it on this, like somebody had tried to do, it's not high enough that you can see it from the truck. So I bought this bracket from L&L Industry, and I have calculated that I want it, for my personal use, I want it about right in here to where if I'm backing in and I hit something, the tire is going to stop whatever I back into before it tears this up. The fender might would get bent if it was a heavy enough object, but the light won't where I've designated to put it. And so what I've done is I know that I've got to measure over 4 inches over is where I'm going to put the edge of that bracket at. You can mount it like this on the other side. You can turn it up like this, however you want to do it. But I've already predetermined that for myself I want it over 4 inches. So I'm going to take my tape measure here and I'm going to put a line right there. 4 inches. That's really hard to see on this black, but I can do it. And I got a pair of vice grips here to do it with. I'm going to turn this the other way for now, just till I get these holes drilled. Putting that right there on the mark. And I'm going to squeeze this in right there. I got that up tight. I'm going to drill that hole, put a bolt in it so it'll hold it, take them off, drill that hole, undo that bolt, turn this around. I've got my drill right here ready to go. And I'm going to drill it. Bolt through there. This is just strictly so when I undo this clamp, it holds this thing where it needs to stay. And of course that ain't gonna reach. Okay, there, that's on there. Take the clamp off, get the drill, and finish drilling. I have evidently lost one of my bolts, but here's another one I can use. Of course, I've got to take that off and turn it around now. So, I'm going to turn this one. I could do it like this, which actually would protect the wires better if I had it upside down like that. But It actually looks better, and I don't think I'm going to have a wire issue because the fender's here to protect it. So I'm going to put it on like that. I don't want the bolt sticking out in there in the trailer, so I'm going to put it like this. Well, that didn't go so good. We'll try it again. I'm really having trouble right here. Alright, got that one. And now, I got the other one there ready. Take this right here. Make sure it's turned right. Put this on there. Hang on to nothing. There, I've got that one on. Here's the other nut. A nut for a nut. That was a joke. And put this on here. Put it down. There it is, it's on. And now, this is not the light I'm going to use. I had it on something else, but I can show you how it looks. Start the nut up there over the wires. Run it down. I'll get a 3/4 inch wrench in a minute, tighten it up. There it is. I like that light. You can see it from the side. It's not as legal as this one was because it doesn't have the rear reflex. It doesn't have the side marker, but yet it does. You can see that light from the side. It's been made for 40 years. I can put a red stick-on reflector there if I want for a rear reflex, but here's what you got to ask yourself. When you run around with these lights right here, those lights there really meet all legal specifications for these trailers, where this one you'd have to have the rear reflex and an amber side reflex. But here's the thing, if you're running around with these and you got a broke tail light, what's going to get you pulled over and get a ticket quicker? A broke tail light or two lights that work? It's not right up to standard. Everybody wants to be legal. This is great.